Hey there traders, welcome to another market update video. Today is the 2nd of March 2021. And we're going to start off here on the daily chart for Bitcoin. First thing I want to talk about is the fact that we did see that short-term bounce that I was talking about. We were looking to short around 47,000, somewhere around here. We did take a little bit of profit after entering the short. Sorry, it was way up here. We did take a little bit of profit after entering the short, and then we got stopped out on break even. We also took two losses. We took an Ethereum loss and a Chainlink loss. I'll talk about those coins in just a second. But let's talk about Bitcoin here. So short term, it's very difficult for me to be bearish right now or bullish right now short term. We just closed a daily candle above the 21 exponential moving average, which technically speaking is a fantastic signal. But if we go down to the lower term time frames, we can see, yes, we are trading above all major moving averages, but we are still maintaining lower highs. And unless we put in another higher high than our previous swing high right here, I won't be looking to take any long positions just yet. So unless Bitcoin closes a 4-hour candle above $52,000, I won't be looking to go long on this particular asset anytime soon. I'm actually going to be looking for a 4-hour candle close below $47,650 to go short on Bitcoin once again. So those are the two levels I'm keeping an eye on. This could take a couple of days before we get any kind of major signal for Bitcoin. You can see also what I'm doing from now on the right hand side of my screen. If one of the coins is ticked green, it means that I'm short term bullish, perhaps. If they are ticked red, it means that I am short term still bearish on them. So you can see that there's a little bit of a mix in the market, way more bearish sentiment than bullish sentiment. So I'd be leaning towards the downside here. If Bitcoin does break this liquidity zone to the downside, I'd be looking to take a a short position from around here and target a move back down to come and sweep the lows. If we do maintain this level as support, I do think we'll see a short-term bounce back up. I won't be personally trading that short-term bounce if we do see that kind of bounce. I would personally be waiting for a break above this previous pivot point around 52K. All right, so Bitcoin Cash, let's talk about that real quick. Bitcoin Cash also still bearish here. You can see I've ticked it as red. It's still holding resistance at the 55 exponential moving average. Also, if I go down to the 4-hour chart, you'll be able to see that we are still holding resistance. Even though we tried to make a higher high here, we're still holding resistance at this previous support level. So as long as Bitcoin Cash is below this liquidity zone and below $516, I won't be looking to take a long position on this. In fact, I'll just be waiting patiently for another breakdown in price. Any kind of close below this liquidity zone around 466, I'd be looking for a further extension back down lower for Bitcoin Cash. If we see an entry reason today, perhaps we could even see another spike higher or a retracement or something here. If we do see something that makes us bearish again and makes us want to enter a short position, we will take a short from here somewhere if it presents itself. But for now, I'm happier to remain neutral in the market until we get a decent confirmation on direction. Ethereum, I'm also short-term bearish still here. If I go down to the daily chart or up to the daily chart, excuse me. Yes, we did close above the 55 exponential again, but we're still below the 10 simple and the 21 exponential moving average on the daily chart, which is not in and of itself a doomy, gloomy signal, but it means that we should still remain short-term bearish. Also still closing 4-hour candles below the 55 exponential moving average, similar to Bitcoin Cash. still closing below the 55 exponential. Does make me short-term bearish on this particular coin. So Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash, I think we might see some short opportunities today. Again, we did take a short here yesterday. We saw the 4-hour candle close below the liquidity zone. We were looking to then retake a short position around the 55. We took that short position, but we entered on an hourly chart. So our stop loss was just above the liquidity zone and it came and stopped us out, unfortunately. But we'll keep an eye on this one. We'll replay it, see if we can catch another opportunity and make back some of that money. Chainlink, I'm short-term bullish on this one, like Bitcoin. So Chainlink and Bitcoin are kind of creating a similar pattern here. So Chainlink has not closed the daily candle above the 21 and the 10 simple yet. So I'll keep an eye on that. But if Chainlink can close another 4-hour candle above this liquidity zone, I do think we'll see another extension to the upside here. This one is way more bullish than any other coin, even more bullish than Bitcoin, because we have not closed a daily candle above the 10 simple on Bitcoin. So if we do close this daily candle above these two moving averages, and we do close a 4-hour candle above $29.25, I'd be looking to take a long position on Chainlink. We did come up all the way back up to test this liquidity zone. We went short here last night, right here on that 55 exponential. You can see, obviously, it took us out of the trade. So for now, I'm still short-term bullish on this one for now. It's making a higher high than our previous swing high. We did have some volume breaking out here. So do we have continuation? If we do, I'd look for some resistance around this point. And then I'd like to long this area around $29.25. So we'll keep an eye on that one. It looks like it might just reverse back down and come and test back lower. If that's the case, then we'll take a long position down here if it does present itself. Same thing with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does present an opportunity to take a long here today, we will take it. As I said, these two coins are so far more bullish than the rest of the coins. So let's talk about Litecoin. Litecoin is still bearish. As you can see, I've ticked it red. So if we go to the daily chart, we can see we're still below the 21 and the 10 simple. So unless Litecoin does close above $191 on the 4-hour closing basis, which is all the way up here, I will remain short-term bearish on this. In fact, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin, I might be looking to take some short positions, but on Litecoin particularly, I won't be taking any long positions unless we close a 4-hour candle above this current liquid zone. And I won't take any short positions unless we close below this previous swing low right here. So we'll keep an eye on that one as well. There's a few opportunities, but I'm still very, very cautious before I want to take any kind of plays in this market. Uniswap. You can see Uniswap also closing above both those moving averages yesterday. This is fairly bullish as well, so I've ticked it green. It looks like we might have a buy opportunity on Uniswap today. If it does pull back towards $24.58, I think we could possibly take a long position from this liquidity zone, manage our risk from here, and target a sweep back up to these highs around here. I do think perhaps we'll see a retest of the highs for most of these that are a little bit bullish. And then we'll see perhaps meltdown in price or just an extremely bullish cycle back up and make new all-time highs. So we'll keep an eye on this one. If it closes above this liquidity zone, we'll even take a long position from here and see if we can target a move back up to around $28. At which point I do think we'll see a short-term pullback, but I don't think it will be significant in the overall extension back up here. I do think perhaps we'll see some consolidation, but $24.61 is where I would like to buy. If we do close above this liquidity zone, I'll take a long position there as well. I would not long or short from this area unless I see a very decent entry reason. Okay, so that's it for Uni. Neo, I'm still short-term bearish on Neo. So if we go to the daily chart, you'll see what I mean. We're still closing below the 10 simple. We did close above the 21 exponential yesterday, but no volume really coming through here. So I would like to see how this one plays out. Do we close a 4-hour candle above $39.76? I will take a long position on Neo and target a move back up to $42 or even $43. To the same token, if I do see Neo break below this level of structure again and this liquidity zone and closes a 4-hour candle below $35.21, I'd be looking to go short again on Neo here. So I'm still short-term bearish unless we close a 4-hour candle above this liquid zone for Neo. Let's have a look quickly at Monero. Monero closing above both those major moving averages already came back and tested this liquidity zone. So I do think we'll see a short-term bounce for sure on Monero here today. But does it get follow through or does it just break back down in price? I want to really see how this one reacts. If it comes back down and gives us a proper buy opportunity, we will take it. But yeah, I'd be more patient than hasty in this market at the moment. BNB, I'm still short-term bullish slash bearish actually. This one is an interesting one. We did close above all major moving averages yesterday, which is fantastic. But on the 4-hour chart, we did not close a new higher high just yet. So for BNB, I'd look to take a long position as soon as we break above this previous liquidity zone around 268.81. Then I'd look to take a long position, or I would like to take a long position back down here at around $214 per coin. Okay, so is it possible that it could break back down in price? Yes, it's more than possible. But would I like to take a short position from where we are right now? No, definitely not. I would only take a short position on BNB if we break below 198. And that's where I'll be looking to go short on BNB. All right. Is there anything else? 1 inch. Just real quickly, 1 inch still coming back up. This is still looking bearish to me. It's still ticked red, still closing below the 21 exponential. I do think this is most probably another reason for entry that's setting up right here, but I would like to see a clear rejection here first before I enter any kind of trades. All of these coins, I think, are kind of just moving in their own direction at the moment. And we'll have to see where the entire market wants to go from here. Do we want to go up again? Or do we want to go sideways? If we go sideways, then it's going to be boring for a couple of months or a couple of weeks. But let's keep an eye on it. So that's it for the day, for today, excuse me. I hope you enjoy your day. Trade with proper risk management so that you don't get wrecked when we do take knocks, because taking a few losses here and there is part of trading. It's absolutely normal. It's absolutely natural. But if you don't use proper risk management, you will take yourself out of the market. So make sure that you do use proper risk management so that you can, during tough times in the market, like right now, you'll be able to pull yourself through and absorb those knocks because you are maximizing your profits and minimizing your losses. Okay. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.